Hi, and welcome to Northern News. I'm Juliana Clemens. Thanks for joining us today. We will be highlighting many recent events in the Northern Burlington District, including the High School Ally Week, the Middle School Spirit Week, the boys basketball team, and the girls swim team, a high school alumni day, the FFA Food for All grant, the Deborah Heart and Lung Challenge, and the High School Senior Health Baby Project. The week of January 18th, the high school recognized Ally Week, where we took the time to support LGBTQ students and their rights. Let's go to the report for more.
During the week of January 19th through the 22nd, Northern Burlington sponsored Ally Week to identify, support, and celebrate allies against anti-LGBT language, bullying, and harassment in schools. During lunch periods, students and staff signed ally pledges, and friendship bracelets and ribbon pins were available. Students and staff also wore various colors on specific themed days to show support.
Ally Week is a national campaign that's held in schools all across the country, and it's sponsored by GLSEN, the Gay, Lesbian, Straight Education Network. It happens every year, and basically it's a chance for students and teachers, faculty, staff to show their support of the LGBTQ community. Students have a chance to sign pledge cards in the cafeteria, and the pledge cards say that I believe schools should be safe, supportive places for all students, regardless of sexual orientation or gender identity or expression.
We wear multiple colors each day to represent the rainbow and stand out so that people know that we're here for Ally Week and we're advocating for it.
So one of the slogans for Ally Week, sponsored by GLSEN, is "Be the ally, be the change." And what it does is it allows students to show their support of the LGBT community and be allies and let other kids know that they're safe and that they're supported and that they're loved, and that if there is any anti-LGBT bullying going on, that they'll intervene if it's safe, and that basically that this is a school that accepts everyone. So that's our goal for the week.
A special thanks to all who participated. For Northern TV, I'm Jessie Arone.
My name is Abigail Zuccotti. I am in 8th grade and I was selected to be the January Elk Student of the Month.
I am Psyche Morshed. I am in 8th grade and I've been selected for the Student of the Month for January.
My name is Miley George. I am in 7th grade and I am a January Student of the Month.
My favorite subject is history because I realize that it's a part of our past and it represents who we are as today.
My favorite subjects are math and history. I like math because I like solving all of the problems, and I like history because it shows where we came from.
I really care about my work and I want to make sure that I always get a good grade on everything, so I work hard for it.
When people are in need, I like to help them.
My plans after high school would be to go to university, and I would definitely want to major in biology because I want to be an oncologist when I grow up.
My plans after high school are to go to college and become either a nurse, a marine biologist, or a singer.
I really help people a lot if I can, and I'm very respectful towards everyone else in my classroom, and I just genuinely love to learn.
The characteristics I think that make me a candidate for the Student of the Month are being helpful, polite, and smart, and athletic.
I like to sing, and I go to a private voice studio to sing and do competitions that follow along, and I like doing and playing soccer.
I've always wanted to be an oncologist, since I was little, and I just want to help people.
I love softball. I practice practically 7 days a week, and I also play basketball.
The career that stands out to me the most is being a nurse because I like to learn about more stuff about people.
I would like to own my own practice as a physical therapist.
Some influences in my life that motivate me to succeed would be my parents. They are very inspirational.
Influence in my life that motivate me to succeed is my brother, because he's also very smart and I look up to him.
The influences in my life would be my cousin Lindsay. She helps me think about my work and make sure that it's correct and really focus on what I can do.
I'd like to thank my parents because they push me to do all the extracurricular activities I do.
I would definitely like to thank my teachers because they have helped me throughout the years and learning and everything. And I'd like to also thank my dad because he's pushed me to do my best in everything that I can.
The Middle School Spirit Week took place the week of February 9th through the 12th. Students participated in an assortment of fun activities to demonstrate their school spirit. Let's go to the middle school for more.
From February 9th through the 12th, Northern Burlington Middle School hosted their very own Spirit Week. Students and staff participated in different blue and gray themed activities. Let's go to our field reporter with more.
Spirit Week is important because we get to show our school pride. My favorite part about Spirit Week is Sports Day.
I think Spirit Week is really fun, and it's a good thing to have the school do because everyone has fun and we show pride for our school. My favorite part about Spirit Week is like the blue-gray team thing against each other at the end of the week and the pep rally because it's really fun and it's like friendly competition.
A special thanks to everyone who participated. For Northern TV, I'm Gabby Trammell.
My name is John Dougherty. I'm in 8th grade, and I was selected to be the Elks Student of the Month for February.
My name is Joshua Ziniak. I'm in 8th grade, and I was selected for the February Student of the Month.
My name is Jake Marcus. I'm in 7th grade, and I was selected for the February Student of the Month.
My favorite subject is math.
My favorite subject at school is science.
My favorite subject is science because I love like cells and using the microscope.
I work hard to get my good grades.
My strengths as a member of the school community are getting good grades and helping others.
My plan after high school is to go to a university and get and be a orthopedic surgeon.
My plans after high school are to go to college and eventually become a sports statistician.
I'd like to go to college, and I'd like to be a mechanic.
I'm hardworking and I respect my teachers.
Some characteristics that make me a candidate for the Student of the Month is being nice to other people and doing my best in school.
I play baseball. That's my favorite sport. And I also play basketball.
My favorite activities are playing basketball, soccer, and running cross country.
Well, I always liked cars and motors and things like that, so I I also like to build, so I like to build things.
I just like the human body. It's interesting to study for me.
Well, my parents definitely influenced me to succeed because they're always pushing me and telling me to do my best at everything I do.
My parents motivate me to succeed because I know that they worked hard to get to where they are now, and so it's good for me to follow in their footsteps.
One influence in my life that motivates me to succeed is my sister because she's been very successful.
I would like to thank my parents because they push me and make me do things that will help me later in life.
I'd like to thank my parents for helping me because they've encouraged me to work hard and helped me to succeed.
I like to thank my parents because they motivate me to work hard, and without my parents, I don't know where I'd be.
In sports news, the boys basketball team is having a great season so far this year. Under the guidance of Coach Darling and the leadership of the seniors Cameron Tucker and Parker Dortch, they've compiled an impressive record and look to have a playoff berth. Let's go to the course for more.
Northern's boys basketball team had an outstanding season this year. Led by Coach Darling and seniors Cameron Tucker and Parker Dortch, the team exceeded their win total from last year, won an in-season tournament, and advanced to the state playoffs.
The team's expectations this year were to go to the state playoffs and win the state playoffs like we almost did last year, and to try and win sectionals. Some personal goals this year was to get MVP in the Christmas tournament, which I did, and to try and get my 1,000th point. The team improved a lot from last year. We got a lot smaller, but that helped us out. We passed a lot more, and we have a whole bunch of chemistry because most of us are seniors. I would say our biggest rival this year is either RV or Pemberton. Our biggest win this year was the first game versus Hopewell in the tournament because they beat us by a lot last year, and we needed some revenge.
Congratulations to the boys for all of their success this year. For Northern Sports, I'm Gabby Trammell.
My name is Neha Cadavetti, and I'm a senior, and I was selected as the Student of the Month for January.
My name is Allison Enriquez. I am a junior, and I was selected for January Student of the Month.
My name is Jamie Specca. I'm in 10th grade, and I was selected for January Student of the Month.
My name is Oscar Hu. I'm in 9th grade, and I got selected for January Student of the Month.
My name is Justin Cotis. I'm in 12th grade, and I was selected for the month of January.
My favorite subjects at school are English and choir.
My favorite subject is English.
My favorite subjects in school are video production and current issues.
My favorite academic subject is Spanish because it allows me to expand my horizons with communicating with others.
I'm very supportive and I go to a lot of athletic events.
My strength as a member of the school community would be being respectful and just being responsible.
My plans after high school are to attend college for 4 years.
My plans after high school are going to college at Rutgers Business School and becoming an investment banker and studying finance.
My favorite activities inside school would be student council and Renaissance. And outside school, I like to practice playing instruments.
I play field hockey and I participate in FFA. And then outside of school, I do my church's youth group.
My favorite activity inside and outside of school is swimming.
I work at a school for preschoolers, with preschoolers. And I think it's helped me become more of a leader as I'm more responsible for the kids and I have to take care of them.
The characteristics that make me a good candidate for a Student of the Month is that I'm a respectful and responsible person.
I'm hardworking. I'm very trustworthy. Teachers can trust me.
When I put my mind to a task, I make sure I complete it with proficiency and I put all my effort into it.
The career I'm pursuing would be being a pharmacist.
I want to go to college within something in the agricultural range.
As an investment banker, I'd like to kind of be able to work in New York City and like have that type of life.
I want to go into the field of business because I'm very passionate about how businesses work and I want to go into finance and help businesses and other clients meet their financial goals.
What motivates me to be a nurse would be the idea of helping out others and caring for them when they're in need.
Some of the influences in my life that motivate me to succeed are my parents and my siblings.
I would like to thank my teachers and my family members in pushing me to succeed.
Some of the influences that motivate me to succeed would be my family, my friends, and my teachers.
My parents and teachers are the influence in my life because they push me to do better.
I like to thank my mom and dad because they always tell me just keep going.
Well, I'd like to thank the board and Dr. Lopez for choosing me and Ms. Duke, my counselor, for nominating me for this award.
I'd like to thank Mrs. Duke for helping me throughout high school.
I'd like to thank my parents and my teachers and my FFA advisors for helping me.
I'd like to thank my family, my friends, and all my teachers for getting me where I am today.
While on the topic of basketball, senior captain Cameron Tucker recently put his name in the school record books by overtaking Maurice Bin for the school three-point shot record against RV. He set the new record at 118 in climbing. Coach Darling also earned his 100th win with a victory against Morristown on February 2nd. Congratulations, gentlemen. Keep up the great work. In community news, recent Northern graduates came back to the high school to talk to current students about the challenges they face after graduation. The upperclassmen gathered in the 500 building to have a question and answer session with these alumni. We spoke to a few of them to get their thoughts on life after graduating from Northern.
On January 8th, Northern Burlington hosted Alumni Day. Recent graduates who are currently attending college came to speak with current juniors and seniors about their lives after high school. Let's take a closer look.
Hi, I'm Andrew Lopez and I go to George Washington University.
Hi, I'm Noelle Tripodi and I go to the College of New Jersey. We both graduated in the class of 2014. I think Alumni Day is important for kids that are still in high school because you can see yourself on that stage. You can see that people that were once in your seat have success stories. They're at school, they're happy, they're healthy, they enjoy what they're doing. I think it's important for people to see, hey, I used to walk in the hallway with her and now she goes to college and she likes it.
I think Alumni Day is really important because, it allows the students to take a breath. I thought I was going to be a complete failure, living out of box, like in one of those SpongeBob episodes. So it was, a really good opportunity for me to see, what, I can do it, I'll be fine, just to take a deep breath.
During Alumni Day, students gain insight, firsthand insight on what it is like to be a college student. Your counselors can tell you things, your parents can tell you things, but we're college students living there now. We know what the food situation's like, we know what the social life is like. So to hear that firsthand from us, I think is important and valuable.
Yeah, basically everything that she said, but, I think there are things that your guidance counselor, your parents, no one can really prepare you for or tell you. It's just learning how to be an adult and living in the real world, making good decisions, but also being able to come back from your mistakes. And I think that, when people from Northern or students from Northern see that, for us, we just graduated less than 2 years ago, when they see that we can do it, so can they. So I think the students can really gain something from that.
A big thanks to all the alumni who participated. For Northern TV, I'm Gabby Trammell.
My name is Megan Walsh. I'm a junior and I was selected for the February Student of the Month.
My name is Brett Meyer and I'm in 12th grade. I was selected as the February Elk Student of the Month.
Hi, my name is Colette Janney. I am a freshman and I was chosen for Elk Student of the Month for February.
So my name is Kira Radwell. I'm in 10th grade and I was selected for February Student of the Month.
Hi, I'm Jason Cotis. I'm a senior and I was selected for February Student of the Month.
My favorite subjects in school are probably physics and chemistry.
I would say my favorite academic subjects are math and science.
In school, my favorite subjects are history because it's important for understanding the world around you. And then I also like math.
My favorite academic subjects are history and math.
My favorite subjects in school are probably math and sciences because they're very direct.
I would say my strengths are in the school community are being hardworking and always finding more to add to whatever academic subject I'm working on at the time.
I'm very involved. I like to be involved in school events and dances and stuff.
I like to be very involved and I do many sports and activities.
After high school, I'm going to go to college just because I really need to right now. I need to expand my education.
I plan to go to college and then if all goes well, I plan to go to med school and then hopefully become an orthopedic doctor.
After high school, I want to try to go into designing zoo habitats.
The characteristics that make me candidate for Student of the Month probably are my hard work and my desire to succeed.
A characteristic that makes me a candidate for Student of the Month is that I'm hardworking.
I have good relationships with all my teachers. I'm very hardworking. I try very hard in every subject that I get.
I'm very respectful and I'm very honest too. I just think that lying to people will never get things done.
I would say that some characteristics that help me as a candidate for Student of the Month are being hardworking and always getting my work done.
I really like doing chorus, and out of school I do a lot of things that are art related.
I'm honored to be captain of the bowling team and I play lacrosse.
I play a ton of sports, couldn't name all of them.
My favorite activities inside and outside of school are probably playing volleyball, soccer, occasionally play some golf.
So after college I plan to have a career in either as an economist or as a financial advisor or maybe a stockbroker, but we'll kind of see how it goes.
I would like to go to college and go into the medical career field.
I want to be an orthopedic doctor because as my sophomore year I had an injury to my hamstring where I was unable to play soccer anymore, and I would actually like to help people not have to go through the same experience.
I want to design zoo habitats because I've always liked animals.
Some ideas of what I would do after I get out of college are either finance or therapy.
The influences that motivate me to succeed are my parents and my teachers.
The influences in my life are my parents. They keep driving me to succeed more.
The influences in my life that motivate me to succeed are definitely my family, my parents, and also my teachers.
My family and my friends and my teachers who are always behind me, pushing me forward.
Some of the influences in my life that helps me succeed are my friends and my family, definitely.
I would like to thank my parents, teachers, and Dr. Lopez for helping me along the way.
I would just like to thank my family again and all of my teachers.
I'd like to thank my family and my friends and my teachers and all the counselors.
I would like to thank my parents for helping me out over these past couple years, and Miss Duke for nominating me and helping me with the whole college process.
I would like to thank all the teachers I have had in the past and my friends and family for always motivating me.
I'd like to thank the board and Dr. Lopez and Mr. Torba and Ms. Yang for nominating me.
In agriculture news, the FFA received another grant for the Food for All program, which allows students to cultivate various food crops on the school property, which are then donated to food kitchens. Let's go to Jesse Ireland for more.
The Northern Burlington FFA was recently awarded a $2,500 grant for Food for All through National FFA. This grant will help us continue to run our program, purchase supplies, and educate our students about the importance of farming.
The Food for All organization is an organization open to FFA chapters that allow them to grow crops to donate to local food banks. The $2,500 grant will help the FFA program here because we'll be able to buy new equipment and buy new crops to grow. FFA offers a lot of classes like greenhouse, animal science, small engines, ag mechanics, biology of ag, and a lot more.
Great job, FFA members. For Northern TV, I'm Jessie Ireland.
Thanks, Jesse. Featured in this segment of Northern Stars, we focus on the Deborah Heart and Lung Challenge. Students compete with kids from other local high schools in academic and artistic competition, sponsored by the Deborah Heart and Lung Association. Let's go to our reporter for more.
Recently, Northern Art students participated in the annual Deborah Heart Challenge, an art competition. This annual event features 2- and 3-dimensional art created by students from local schools to raise awareness about health and heart issues.
I learned to give myself more confidence than what I already had, because I didn't know that I was as good as I was until people from other classes decided to pick my art for the challenge, and the art would be the giant tree one right up there.
The tree is supposed to represent life and the people like helping to support this person, the skeleton. I used a couple of different mediums. I ripped up a book and put the pages in the background. The tree was pen, and I believe I used like a white kind of paint pen for the skeleton and the moon to make them stand out. I put a quote down here that I really liked because I thought it really represented the project well. It says, "One can only marvel at the discoveries that have already been made and look to the future with feelings of wonder and hope."
My project basically shows like the body and the muscle tissues, and that like the body was beaten and then torn, but the heart is still inside, colorful and like remaining strong even though the body's beaten.
These butterflies are representing people, and they're kind of going out of her heart, which is the rose. There's a little tiny heart in the rose. I really liked this project because I could choose different mediums to work with, and her body and her hair is made out of pencil, and then the background is charcoal, and I used white charcoal for like the smoke effect. And then the butterflies in the rose is a mixture of colored pencil and watercolor, and I thought it like really helped to emphasize the heart and the butterflies.
I kind of focused along the lines of shading. I did a lot of shading and monochromatic along this project, and I was happy that I was able to do that because I needed some technique work with that. I think students gain an understanding onto some part of themselves because the idea was love or loss, so a lot of the kids had to put a concept or a backstory to it.
A special thanks to everyone who participated. For Northern TV, I'm Morgan Davis.
Northern Swim Team dove into the pools this season with high expectations. Despite struggling against local opponents, the team scored a big win versus Pemberton and defeated arch rival Holy Cross.
Hi, my name's Ali Maluski, and I swim the 1 free and the 50 free.
My name's Amanda Bogle. I'm the senior girls captain, and I swim the 100 back and 100 fly.
I'm Kaylee Mitchie. I'm the junior captain, and I swim the 1 breast and the 2 IM.
We had a lot of freshmen coming in this year, so our expectations were just kind of to welcome them onto the team and teach them some better technique.
Well, one of my personal goals this year was to beat the 50 free girls record. Yeah, and I did.
The meet I'm most looking forward to this year is Holy Cross, which will be our senior meet.
I'm looking forward to South Jerseys. I'm looking forward to the Burlington County Open. Our biggest rival is Holy Cross because our coach's mom coaches that team, so we always try to beat them, which we have this year.
Great job this season. All of here at Northern are proud. For Northern TV, I'm Gabby Jamal.
In our spotlight this episode is the Senior Health Class Baby Project. Senior students are required to make and carry a fake baby around for a week to experience the responsibilities of parenthood. Let's hear from our reporters on this story.
On the week of January 11th, the Northern Burlington seniors participated in the annual Baby Project. During this week, they learned what it is like to take on the responsibilities of having a newborn child. Let's hear from some of our seniors on more about this project.
It makes you realize that you always got to carry the baby around and you always got to remember it.
it doesn't cry or anything, but like just carrying it around kind of gets annoying, so you got to call in the morning too, so it shows you some of the struggles.
I like about the baby project that basically it symbolized like a whole baby. It actually teaches me like that I'll have to struggle with a couple things and how I'd have to manage with things.
My favorite part about the baby project was most likely going out and picking out the outfits for the babies. The baby project teaches me that it's going to be annoying waking up at crazy hours of the night and you actually have to wake up to do something with it.
Thank you to the seniors for their insight on this project. For Northern TV, I'm Mike Wainwright.
Well, that wraps it up for this episode of Northern News. Visit us on the web for more information on our students, staff, and family here at Northern. And check out our YouTube channel. Just type Northern TV into the YouTube search bar. I'm Juliana Clemens, and thanks for tuning in.